Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus was an Italian explorer and navigator who completed 4 transatlantic voyages, opening the way for the widespread exploration and colonization of the Americas by Europe. His voyages, supported by the Catholic Monarchs of Spain, marked the first lasting European contact with the Caribbean islands, Central America, and South America. The name Christopher Columbus is the anglicized form of the Latin Christophorus Columbus. Scholars agree that Columbus was born in the Republic of Genoa and spoke a Ligurian dialect as his first language. He began sailing at a young age, traveling as far north as the British Isles and as far south as present-day Ghana. Married a Portuguese noblewoman named Filipa Moniz Perestrelo and lived in Lisbon for several years. Later taking a Castilian mistress, he had 2 sons from different mothers. Though largely self-educated, Columbus extensively read works on geography, astronomy, and history. He devised a plan to reach the East Indies by sailing westward, hoping to profit from the lucrative spice trade. After persistent lobbying of various royal courts, Catholic monarchs Queen Isabella I of Castile and King Ferdinand II of Aragon agreed to sponsor his westward voyage, Columbus departed from Castile in August 1492 with 3 ships. Land was sighted in the Americas on October 12th, marking the end of what is now known as the pre-Columbian era. The landing site was an island in the Bahamas, known to the native Lucan people as Guanahani. He later visited present-day Cuba and Hispaniola, establishing a settlement on the island now known as Haiti. Columbus returned to Castile in early 1493, bringing some captured natives with him. News of his voyage spread quickly throughout Europe. Columbus would make 3 more voyages to the Americas. He explored the Lesser Antilles in 1493, Trinidad and the northern coast of South America in 1498, and the eastern coast of Central America in 1502. Many of the place names he introduced, especially island names, are still in use today. He referred to the indigenous people he encountered as Indios. Columbus never fully abandoned his belief that he had reached the East Indies, and the extent to which he realized the Americas were a separate continent remains unclear. As colonial governor, Columbus was accused by his companions of tyranny and cruelty. He was eventually removed from his post. His tense relationship with the Castilian crown and colonial administrators led to his arrest and removal from Hispaniola in 1500. He and his heirs later engaged in long, legal battles over the promised rewards and noble titles. Columbus's voyages marked the beginning of centuries of European conquest, colonization, and the shaping of the modern Western world. His first voyage initiated what is now known as the Columbian Exchange, a vast transfer of plants, animals, cultures, and diseases between the Old and New worlds. Columbus was widely revered for centuries after his death, but public perception has changed significantly in recent decades. Scholars have increasingly emphasized the suffering inflicted under his rule, especially on the indigenous people of Hispaniola, many of whom died from disease, forced labor, and violence. Critics argue that Columbus has been unjustly vilified as part of broader anti-Catholic sentiment, while others highlight the devastating impact of European colonization. Numerous places in the Western Hemisphere still bear his name, such as the country of Columbia, the District of Columbia, and British Columbia in Canada.